Hey folks, Roland here in the hot seat. Episode number 9. Very special guest today, Leonard Bass.
Hey, what's going on, folks?
Leonard is pretty much nerd family to me.
I'm also one who's responsible for you getting into all of this.
Not entirely responsible,
Mostly.
But he's got a tolerance for hot sauces that is comparable to mine in the way that a pencil is comparable to John Holmes's penis. I'm the pencil. He's the penis.
I am the penis. That's true. I've heard that before.
So what we're going to do here today is we're going to test out a few different types of hot sauces. We've got 4 of them lined up here. Try them on some chips. We've got the milk here. We've got some water in case they're too much to deal with. But this is mostly for flavor testing and just saying how it's going to taste and what you might think of it if you were to try it yourself.
Yeah, the big stuff comes later.
Future episode.
Alright, so I guess this is the first one we're going to try.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, Arizona Gunslinger. Who got you this one? This is part of your birthday party.
That was part of my birthday gift. Christopher, my brother, got me that. It was one of 3 bottles he got me. So, just standard tortilla chips. I'm already a big sweaty bastard, so if I'm sweating, it's because it's hot in here in November in New England, go figure, as opposed to from the hot food I'm eating.
This smells tasty. It's a jalapeno style, or base, I should say. So I'm going to give you a generous helping there.
That's not a generous helping. Come on, load me up here, bud. We're reviewing there. There we go. That's a fair assessment right there.
Sorry, I'm used to you being a delicate lady. I'm used to you being the hot sauce video champion of the world yet, so.
I'm the pepper champion. I'm working my way up to the hot sauce.
Fair enough. Cheers. Let's see how this tastes.
It's very salty.
It's true. Tastes good. Definitely not a lot of burn.
It's like condensed salsa.
Yeah, exactly. It's like salsa divided into chunks.
It's good though. I mean, I think that type of thing would go good on like I don't know. Hot dogs is the first thing that comes to mind for some reason.
Yeah, it's got a good jalapeno flavor to it, although it is really spicy, not spicy, really salty. It's very salty. So your salt isn't your deal. I'm gonna pass on that one, but it's not hot at all.
120 milligrams per serving. Sodium. Yeah.
Nice.
I give it a 4 out of 10. Not crazy about it. Yeah.
What do you mean? Are we talking overall score or like flavor or heat?
Oh, heat, I'd give it like a 1.
Yeah, heat, I'd give it like maybe a 1 or a 2.
Flavor, I'd give it like a 5.
Yeah, I'd give it pretty much right in there.
It loses a lot of points for the saltiness.
Yeah, exactly. I like a jalapeno branded anything. So actually, we had these lined up in the order we were going to do them, but since we just had a jalapeno one, let's try this one. This is actually Dave's Gourmet. This is Dave's Hurt and Jalapeno sauce. This is part of a sampler pack, which is why it's minuscule. It's Roland penis sized. There we go. So.
There's going to be a lot of cuckoo sounds in this episode.
Oh, it's a little runny. It's green like snot, which is exciting.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear before I'm eating something. Yeah, it is kind of booger-like, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I mean, it has the... This is a family show, right? So it has a color like sick baby poop.
Sick baby, yes, there you go. So,
cheers. Down the hatch with that, yeah. Less flavorful than the other one, definitely.
I know. I was going to say, maybe it's just because I'm used to all the super hot Dave stuff. Man, it's almost like it's not even there.
Yeah, that's kind of crappy, actually, in general. The flavor's not very good. Not really getting a lot of jalapeno out of it.
You're not really getting a lot of anything out of it.
Yeah, it just kind of does nothing.
It adds wetness and cold to the chip.
Yeah, I typically like Dave stuff, but this Hurt and Jalapeno, I wouldn't really recommend if you're a fan of hot or flavor.
Maybe that's why it's part of the sampler pack, because they can't sell it in individual bottles.
Maybe. Yeah. A little palate tons of water here. But yeah, so I guess we're doing a numbered scale for that one. Heat, this one like a 0.5,
yeah,
like a half.
Not even.
Flavor, like around a 1 or a 2. It doesn't really taste like anything.
I know. Like I said, it just adds wetness and salt and sogginess to a chip.
It tastes like if you were to use it. It tastes like the base of a hot sauce, like it wants something else in there, like you know, actual heat or actual flavor.
You put some of the salt from that one in there. Maybe that would help us a little bit.
Yeah, salt. All right. So what do we got here? This is a Rocky Mountain hot sauce, 1050 Imperial Stout. Beer-infused ghost chili sauce. It's a long name.
My friends Adam and Michelle brought that. They're They're beer aficionados, so they brought that one. And I've tried this one before. I had it at the party.
Ooh, it smells good.
It does. It
smells delicious.
It's an overall good one. I'm pretty happy with it.
And it's got one of these handy dandy little serving spouts on it.
Yeah.
Oh, you got like yourself a scoop, huh?
You can go bonkers with this one. I like this one already.
No, there you go.
Yeah.
Go deep there. Grab a smaller chip. I want less chip with my salsa.
Mm.
Or my sauce, I should say. My salsa picante.
It's very, very pungent.
I definitely don't want to lose any of this.
Mm. Mm. Well, that's how I like my hot sauces. It's got a good flavor, very robust and like musty almost, like smoky. Very like almost too smoky to an extent.
Yeah, smoky's a good description for it. It's got a little heat there.
Yeah.
Like right on the back end of your tongue, like your tongue's flanks.
Well, it says it uses ghost chili.
Yeah.
Yeah, beer infused ghost chili hot sauce. I wouldn't say it's anywhere on the near actual ghost chili. Maybe they use 1 chili per vat. But
I mean, you can see they got some seeds in there.
yeah. I like that though.
It's good though. I wish it was a little thicker, because it's not super. It's not the greatest to like spread around like on a chip or whatever. I mean, but if you were gonna put it in like a chili or something, it'd be great.
It'd be good in like a marinade.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
With the seeds in there too, like cook out some of the oil from the seeds.
There you go. Before we get to the last one, why don't you tell us a little bit about one of your endeavors you got going on here? Being how much time that you are.
I'm actually the co-host of a podcast that my friend Mike and I started recently. We were about up to episode 12, which is the one we're going to be recording this week. It's called The Best of No Worlds. If you're into like vulgar, this is a family show. My podcast is definitely not a family show. Not safe for work doesn't begin to describe it. It's more like you will get fired. So I really wouldn't recommend listening to it unless you're a fan of incredibly vulgar, kind of just riffing,
It's
ranting.
not like toilet humor though. It's not like he's just saying poop and shit and all that stuff a lot. He does hit on some good points about things that are basically wrong with pop culture.
That's a good way to say it. I'm a pop culture aficionado before I'm a hot sauce aficionado.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we just talk about general stuff. But you can look us up on iTunes, Best of No Worlds, or you can find us at noworlds.podbean.com. That's the main site. Give it a listen if you want. If you like it, subscribe. More subscribers is always good. Get us internet famous. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me tell you about being internet famous. Gets you free stuff.
55 cents.
Speaking of getting you free stuff, the last hot sauce we got here was actually a contribution from another fellow YouTuber, somebody who subscribes to my channel and wants to see me prosper. Again, our biggest contributor to the show so far, tmudders down in Florida. Todd, thank you.
We both had some of this last night at the party, and I've already had this. It's great. It's excellent. It smells very good. It's a
Scorpion Moruga garlic sauce.
Mm.
Very little filler. He said like just a little bit of garlic, no tomatoes, which is odd for a hot sauce. That's why it doesn't have that standard hot sauce look. It's thick, and it's got a Scorpion Moruga. I mean, it's from the same crop that I did that episode where I ate the Scorpion Moruga, and yeah, this is a hot sauce. It's not knock your socks off hot, but to an average person, this could do a bit of damage.
give us a generous helping, because I know we both like it.
Very much so.
Thank you, Team Mutter.
Yes, and the garlic is just kicking. I love it.
Mmm.
Mm. Seriously, if you could package that, do it. It's awesome.
The garlic's what makes it. The garlic makes it taste great. Mm. It's got some heat to it. To your average person, it would be a lot of heat, but you know, to us, it's it's still spicy.
Fat absorbs the capsaicin, is what happens.
I'd say to your average person, it'd probably be like a 4 or 5 on the heat scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about halfway. It's about as high as you want a hot sauce to go while still being comfortable.
Yeah, for your average person. Actually, your average person would probably think this is too much. Because it lingers, like, on the tongue, especially like right now I'm getting it right on the tip of the tongue.
But I found that if you, the best use for that so far is if you use it with like a meat sauce on a pasta, because the garlic obviously goes great with the oregano, it's already in the meat sauce. And if you just want, if you like kicking pasta like the way I do, that's the way to go. So if you can, if T ever gets out there and starts making his stuff professionally, definitely look him up, because that stuff is worth sharing.
Yeah, so if we had to rank these in order of what we just tried, I'd have to go with Team Mutters, followed by the 1050 Imperial Stout, beer infused ghost chili sauce, then Arizona Gunslinger jalapeno sauce, followed by this little crappy guy here. Yeah, jalapeno sauce. Not so good. Dave makes a good hot sauce, but not a good flavor hot sauce.
True. Well, I gotta say, I think that's a pretty good start of our pepper sauce review channels. The review series. Maybe I'll just do it as a separate series. You know, maybe it doesn't have to be part of In the Hot Seat. Maybe it'll be its own thing. Nah, I'll just keep it in the hot seat.
Maybe people will love me so much that we get a spin-off show.
I'd love. Wait a minute, I'm in the host. So why would I get a spin-off show?
Because it would be a spin-off of your main show.
But just want to take my spotlight. All right.
That's true. I do want to take a spotlight.
Hey, I've got 2 or 3 dozen people who watch me every month. All right, so
Internet famous, competitive market rolling.
all right. Well, then in that case,
Bam! This leaves me out.
all right. Well, for In the Hot Seat, I'm rolling. Leonard Bass.
Leonard Bass, Best in No Worlds podcast. Look it up.
It really is funny. I'm not just giving him a plug here. I do listen to it as well.
It really is funny.
It really is funny. It's really funny.
In my unbiased opinion, it's great.
In my unbiased opinion, it's not as good as In the Hot Seat, but it's pretty good. All right, folks. I'll see you next video.